is celebrated on December 26. 2 days after, we celebrate the feast of the youngest martyrs, the Holy Innocents. They are all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity, 2 years old and under, who were killed by the order of King Herod. The Magi had gone to visit the infant Jesus in Bethlehem, but having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their country by another route. Realizing that he had been deceived by the Magi, Herod is really furious and also frightened. To have a rival to his throne is out of question. So he orders the massacre of these innocent boys in Bethlehem and its nearby area. This is to make sure he wipes out the king of the Jews that the Magi told him about. We are all horrified by this devious act of Herod, but that is what usually happens when pride, selfishness, greed, and jealousy come into play. That is why this horrible act continues until now, and it is being done by so many people. What Herod has done pales in comparison to the millions of unborn babies killed by their own mothers in abortion. The feast today reminds us of the sacredness of life, from the moment of conception until the person's last breath. The culture of death that it has spread with freedom in modern society has led to the untold sufferings of so many people, especially the young and innocent. As Christians, we are challenged to oppose it and steadfastly promote and defend the gift of human life. This is what Christmas is all about. The Son of God is born so that by sacrificing his own life, we may have the fullness of life. The Gospel proceeds to tell us about what happens to the Holy Family upon hearing about the king's plan to kill the child. The angel appeared again to Joseph in a dream, warning him to the impending danger and instructing him to take the child and his mother and find refuge in Egypt. On that very night, they set off Egypt and did not return until after the death of Herod. The world we live in is rife with all sorts of danger, especially to the helpless and innocent children. The Holy Family reveals to us the way to remain safe. Always obey, promptly, and stay close to God. Being the protector and provider of the Holy Family, this is what Joseph precisely did. He does not lose time in following the instructions of the angel. He stays close and attuned to God's voice all the time, and he always acts swiftly in response to God's will and instructions. Let us resolve to be active and courageous defenders of life, especially the unborn as well as all children. As members of God's family in Jesus, we are, after all, destined to share in the fullness of life that Jesus brings and enjoy the everlasting life and happiness that promised to us in our life.